This episode is brought to you by Schismatic Industries. Schismatic Industries is gi and no gi jiu-jitsu apparel. You can check out their apparel at www.schismaticindustries.com, which is spelled SCHISMATIC Industries. You can also follow them on Instagram at schismatic_industries and check them out for the best gi and no gi jiu-jitsu apparel. This episode is also brought to you by Guardian Oil. You can follow them at www.tryguardianoil.com or follow them on Instagram at handle tryguardianoil. Guardian Oil is a spray, a cleansing spray you can use before or after training, especially in the grappling department, to keep you clean, keep your skin healthy, soft, and clean from infection and germs.
I'm a champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
I hear you all right. Where you at?
I'm at my new apartment.
Oh, you moved in somewhere.
Yeah.
You stay by yourself or you got a roommate?
No, Zach.
I don't know. Every time you say him, you say that in that exact same way. You go, Zach. Oh, that's right. You don't know.
Yeah.
Boy, that's loud. I heard that.
Yeah.
UFC 257 in the books.
Did you shave your face?
Did I?
Yeah.
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 Was I not last time?
Mormon book salesman.
That's spoiler alert. That was my announcement.
Yeah, obviously. Well, I gave up caffeine, alcohol, nicotine.
Well, I did not give up caffeine, but all the rest is true. I'm a fucking new man, dude.
Yeah.
I'm almost 60 days.
That's a long time.
As long as I've literally ever gone in my life, I think.
I went 11 years sober. What happened?
You turned 12. Dude, you know what's funny? Carol and I literally just watched The Comebacks 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's so funny.
Yeah. Is that a Cobra Kai cup?
Dude, way to notice. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir. You
That
know what?
Zero? Bud Light. Bud Zero?
Budweiser Zero, my friend.
Wow.
It's good. Teammates, Team George St. Pierre, sponsored by them now.
Huh.
They're the best ones. They're the best ones. I know it sounds crazy. I said it before. Bush NA, very good. It's like better than Bush. It's very surprising.
Did you just call it NA?
Yeah, that's what it says on the can.
Slang?
I don't know if that's a slang. That's just what the bottle says.
Yo, bro, you getting some NA?
Like if I said Heineken, I'd say Heineken 0.0 because that's what's on the bottle.
Oh, okay.
But Bush has Bush NA.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I think the Budweiser Zero is the best, and then probably the Heineken 0.0, and then probably the Bush NA. All the other ones can eat a giant dick. They all suck. I've had the other ones; they suck. The one time you asked me, I was blanking on one of them that I tried early on. It was Beck's NA. Doo, bro. Doo. I'd rather go back to being an alcoholic than drink that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff sucks.
UFC 257.
Woo! What a night of shockers, dude.
Shockers. Well,
almost every fight was a shock.
Yeah, there were a lot of shocks.
A lot of them.
I was pretty pissed off once Rebus lost. So the night was over for me.
That's true. That one was like should have been in the bag.
That was my lock.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't bet on women's MMA. Fucking Gage, you made me do it again.
Dude, listen, I think
and then I go back and I go, why did I bet on her?
She's an exception. You should bet on her. Because correct me if I'm wrong, she won every second of that fight until that one punch.
Yeah, I know.
You think so?
Mad. I was like, what the fuck?
Like I think she won like every minute of the fight. Like she clearly won round one. She got taken down early, did work on top, a little bit of damage. And then round two, pretty early on, that one shot just dropped her like hard, and then it was basically over.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. The other girl was so long, Rodriguez. She was so long. Um, I was very surprised. I wouldn't. Again, speaking of new me, I don't really gamble anymore, other than those small bets with my cousin, 1-on-1. But bless you, sir. Yeah, I don't think betting on Hebos was a bad idea. I think if I would continue to bet on her. That girl, um, future champion or potential future champion. That's what I mean. Like she's, huh?
Future contender.
I think she's a contender now. I think you know, she's got serious potential. I think it's in the strawweight division. Um, yeah, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't counter out for one punch.
Yeah,
And
so
then
that was to start the main card. Dude, ESPN major issues,
yeah,
bro.
how did we not start with that? What
Yeah,
the
how did we not start with that? Dude, the first fucking 5 minutes of the fight, I didn't even get to watch the first round.
I didn't get to watch those fights. I watched them earlier, like after the fact, like when the card was over. I went back and watched it. Like I didn't see the Hebos fight at all. I just saw the result. I didn't see was the second one Sanchez and
I had it on, but I don't remember them at all. I don't remember what happened in that fight.
yeah, I mean, they shouldn't have been on this card, honestly. Like as far as name value, I don't think they should have been. But it was whatever. It was a cool knockout. He did a stinky leg, but I didn't see that fight at all on the night. So like that was like the main reason I was like, we can't do this podcast on the morning because I only saw two fights. So
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the fights until the day after, except for the Chandler one. But let's not skip. We'll skip those dudes. I'm having
Yeah, I saw JJ Watt like tweet like out like the ESPN like broken thing, and I was like, oh, okay, good. It's like not just us because we were
yeah,
like,
it's
what the
broken for
fuck's
him.
going on?
It was such a shit show. Uh,
Yeah,
it was such a shit show. I think they fixed it for everyone, like, but by the co-main event, I think so, like around that area, because that's when I got in. Was like co-main event, but it was like those first few fights. Like I caught like the end of the Calderwood fight, which I remember in the group chat. Like, why did you fucking say Jessica I was gonna win? What the hell's wrong with you? How dare you?
I said that.
Yeah, Travis. Because see, I didn't have the fight up yet, and I seen you. Travis texted who's winning this one, and you said Jessica, and I was like, oh shit, the fight. I thought it was like going on, and you were saying like she's winning. But then I saw the fight hadn't even started yet, and you said she was going to win.
I just thought so. I
It
was
was a
wrong.
good fight though, right?
Yeah.
Was it close, or did Calderwood kind of? Because that was one I didn't really go back and watch.
Calderwood definitely beat her ass standing.
Okay, it was 30-27, I think, unanimous,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I watched the first round. It seemed pretty close. And I don't know if Calderwood just dominated after that or what.
Yeah.
No controversy though, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Jessica I just don't really get. Something about it I don't understand.
Hate
I don't
her.
understand. Huh?
You hate her.
I started out as a fan. So listen how stupid I am. I said she was going to beat Valentina Shevchenko. For some reason, I was like, she's going to shock the world. And then Shevchenko head kicked her into another planet,
Uh-huh.
knocked her out. And ever since then, I'm just not impressed. Like a straw weight, Cynthia Calvillo come up a weight class and just dominated her. And I was like, okay. And then she won like her last fight was like close. She barely won it and she missed weight. And then she made a big deal about it. And then she lost last night. I just don't understand why she's like in talk, like why she's considered like it's contender. I don't get it.
Because there's not many.
That's got to be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like 15-10 or something. That's not like an impressive record.
Mhm.
Oh, is it really? I just went off the dome. Was I
Yeah.
close? Okay. Well, maybe she'll be 15-10 next fight.
Yeah.
And then Joanne Calderwood, she's 15-5.
She is.
She's good. I like her. She's very soft spoken.
Yeah.
She was guaranteed a title fight, and then remember she took on Jennifer Maia. She didn't have to. Something happened with Shevchenko. I don't remember what it was. Maybe the injury. She took on Jennifer Maia just because, and Jennifer Maia, I think, armbarred her,
Mm-hmm.
and she got the title fight. And then there was, Shevchenko beat her instead, I guess. But I don't know. Like we're basically with the women's flyweight division. We're basically like, okay, who's going to be the next to get beat by Shevchenko?
Pretty much.
That's like kind of where we're at. She's light years above everyone. I think she's better than Nunes now.
Whoa.
I do. I think she's the most technical person
You're
in the
not
UFC.
saying she would like beat Nunez. You're just saying.
I don't think she'd beat her because she's much smaller. Like
Yeah.
they fought twice already, right? Nunes won both times, but that was before there was a 125 division. So she was like way undersized. But I think skill for skill, like pound for pound wise, I guess is the better way to put it. I think she's better. I think she's maybe the most technical person in general in the whole UFC. Like Israel Adesanya and her, as far as like technical game, it's got to be. Only she's more well rounded. She has a good ground game too. But I mean, it doesn't get much more better than her. She's perfect. Everything she does is perfect. So like, perfect. Yeah, everything she does is absolutely perfect. She's like a very unique human being. She's like and she does like I think like the Olympics or something. She's like competitive like shooter. She does all kinds of crazy shit with guns and yeah. She's very interesting person.
Isn't Shevchenko?
Valentina Shevchenko, she's like legit like James Bond.
Huh.
Yeah, she's like don't fuck with that person like 100%. Yeah, she's got crazy videos of her like fucking shit like shooting skeet and pulling out handguns and fucking just dropping down targets and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, very interesting. And she's from Russia, so like probably like legitimately like an assassin.
Yeah.
And they were like, she was like, guys, I can use these skills and I make money. They're like, fuck it, fine. Like your side gig can be the best female fighter.
Damn.
See if you can pull up like what she does, like something shooting she does, some sort of competitive shooting. I don't know if you can find it.
Okay. Right now I'm looking at a lot of the UFC headlines are interesting. Like
Let's
the
hear it.
UFC girl put up her fans only website during the fight.
Who?
The one ring girl, the Octagon girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking at?
Yeah, it caught my eye whenever you were talking, and then I just started ignoring you and reading it.
That's nice, dude.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
like full on like nudity?
Yeah, it's her fans only, bro.
I don't think that's always only nudity.
It's supposed to be. You're making
I
people
don't
fucking
know.
pay for it.
Well, I think the idea is like if people subscribe to you and then you're not, they'll just unsubscribe. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shevchenko.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does something with shooting. I know that. Maybe it's like one of those ones where like you ski then shoot. You know that shit? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that. I don't know. If anyone knows,
You don't be in our Wikipedia?
probably yeah.
Let's see.
I would think so.
Professional. Muay Thai, kickboxing.
And she's
Oh, she
opposite.
does 3-gun competitions.
So what is that? Like a shotgun, a rifle, a pistol, something like
Yeah.
that? Gotcha.
She just competes regularly. It doesn't say anything about her being like a champion or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she's not, but still, that's
She
crazy.
just enjoys it.
And she can dance.
She can
She does.
dance too.
She dances every time she wins. She does like this crazy little. She does like legit dancing. I don't know if that's on there, but maybe it's just
Some
something she
people pick
knows.
fighters to be dancers.
She's just impressive, man. She's just. I don't know. She does. I don't know. She does the thing where she spins around and she kicks her foot around. I don't know how to explain
Ballet.
it. Like a ballet looking thing, yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, on to the next. So
To Michael Chandler's UFC debut, bro.
Bro, I couldn't have been happier.
Yeah, you were talking him up this whole time.
And no, and when I put a poll up like earlier on, dude, the fans, or at least my followers, just and a lot of people voted on it too. Shit on Chandler, bro. Hooker killed the poll. Like who will win?
Dude, I bet on Chandler.
Bad.
I thought, and I did not expect. I thought what you thought. I thought he was gonna wrestle fuck him the whole time.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was gonna Khabib him.
Yeah, and then him come out and fucking knock him out in the first round.
Dude,
Shocking.
what was up? Why was Hooker like scared? Like Hooker seemed like he didn't want. He was just like he circled the octagon and like try to like keep his distance the whole time. He didn't try to engage once.
Hmm.
It was Chandler just hunting him down the whole time. It was very weird. Chandler wanted no part of that filling out process. He was ready to bang.
Let's see. Dan Hooker. Yeah, it's just all about his debut. Nothing about, and no secret about Hooker was like broken or something.
No, well, you said I remember they said he threw his gloves in the octagon,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, yeah, that can't mean anything. There's no way unless he's like, yeah, man. I mean, most people when you bet on Chandler, was he the underdog? It was close odds though, right?
Plus 125 when I got in.
So real close odds.
Yeah, so not like a heavy favorite, not a heavy underdog, but
I think late money came in for him because I think he was a pretty big underdog when the fight was announced.
probably.
Maybe people started doing their homework or something, or maybe they just like the value of him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only downside to that is kind of like what I said, the He-Boss thing. It's like we didn't really get to see him fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if that punch didn't knock him out? Like, how does the rest of the fight play out? We don't really know.
He looked way smaller than Dan Hooker.
Dude, Dan Hooker's so tall.
I know.
6 foot tall. And he used to fight at 145. Yeah, Chandler's like he's 5'8", that's probably close to average size for most lightweights. I mean, I know Connor and Dustin Poirier are both 5'9", so Hooker's just tall. But the dude was explosive for what we did see. He was very fast, very powerful. I mean, he threw that one push kick and fucking Hooker bounced off the damn fence. So he's got power in his hands for sure. We know he can wrestle very, very
You
well.
think he gets next?
Let's save that conversation until after the talk about the main event
Okay.
because we're have to do some. We're gonna have to figure out what the lightweight division.
Okay.
There's a lot of good options out there.
Then
Like
comes the main event, which
yes, sir.
I was not. I bet on Connor, but I bet on Connor just because I would feel so stupid not betting on him if he does what he does. But I had a gut feeling this whole time
That Poirier was gonna win.
that Poirier was gonna win.
See, I didn't. I thought Connor was winning for sure.
No, dude. I knew I had the weird. I was like, would not be surprised if because like, dude, when your life is luxury, bro, you're
It's
not
true.
hungry anymore.
It's true.
Connor is not hungry anymore. He don't give a fuck.
Maybe after a
I don't
loss, he
care
will
what
be.
he says, dude. He doesn't want to go to the gym and work out when he can go fucking, go get a Thai martini on his yacht. Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know, man. I think you make good points. I think Connor won the first round though.
I think he did win the first round. I think he was winning the second round until that exchange happened.
Once Poirier started chopping his calf. By the way, speaking of that, I saw a hilarious meme. I think I sent it to you. I don't know if you saw it yet. With the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he's pointing at the TV. He's got the beer in his hand.
Yeah.
It was like Dustin Poirier when he sees no, it said Justin Gaethje when he sees Dustin Poirier throwing those calf kicks. Had his face on there. Yeah, dude, he fucked that leg up. But here's what I was saying to Travis, which may or may not be relevant. Maybe I sound stupid. Calf kicks weren't a thing when Conor McGregor was fighting, like regularly. They were not a thing. They're very new. And Conor has a super wide, like karate style stance. So legs like always out there. but usually, I mean, people always kicked your thigh until like 2 years ago. Like it's such a new thing. Justin Gaethje's like the fucking like the guy that did it, to my knowledge. And I know a guy I train with at my gym. He owns an MMA gym. He does his jujitsu at our gym. Um, he was talking about the calf kicks, and he was saying this is before the fight, just in general. We're talking about him, and he was saying how you can't condition your calf, like your thigh. Like everyone talks about the first time you get hit with a leg kick and how you like it's like dead and like you can't move, but you get used to it. It still sucks, but you get used to it. You know, your legs, your thighs, big muscly, they get used to it, build a little tolerance. But he was like, you can't condition your calf. Like you can't. Like you get kicked there, it's going to suck every time. So people just like don't do it in the training room because then you're going to fuck yourself over. And I just think, honestly, maybe this sounds stupid too. I think Dustin Poirier took a huge page out of Justin Gaethje's book because Justin Gaethje did that to Dustin Poirier, and Conor said himself, Conor was limping the fucking day after.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, my leg was dead. I couldn't put no weight on it. It was, and I think that led to the exchange. Once Poirier started cracking up against the fence, Conor couldn't use that elusive movement because his leg was dead. He couldn't put really any weight on it. That changed the game. But also, I don't know if I agree with you that Conor was in the second round. I'm not so sure. I don't know. Maybe it was close, but Dustin Poirier seemed a lot more comfortable throwing strikes, and it was close, but I was like, he's starting to take over. But then Conor always has that you never know. One shot puts you out.
I know. But I think
God, it's such a fun. What's that?
people were shocked.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. If Dustin won, I thought it was going to be late. Conor always tires after 3 rounds. I thought it was going to be late, like exhausted. Maybe when Nate Diaz beat him, Conor shot the takedown. He was so damn tired. And then Nate Diaz choked him out. But I was like, he could take him down. Conor's exhausted. He can barely power in shots. Take him down, ground and pound him, choke him like Khabib did, whatever. But boy, dude, that was like, in recent memory, that was like maybe the most exciting fight I've watched live. Because when the tables started to turn and Conor's back was against the fence, like, oh shit, and then when he dropped and he hit on his butt, I'm like, no, oh my god, it's going to be, because I want to play it to win. So like, no way. Oh, dude, it was exciting. I watched it this morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just as
I do.
exciting.
Not as exciting as Conor, but I was like, oh my god, first time Conor McGregor's ever knocked out, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Never happened before.
What do you?
Count
So what do you
Floyd
think?
Mayweather doesn't count. What do I think? What?
What do you think happens to Conor? I think he's done.
I think he'll fight again. He'll
No.
fight again soon.
Nope.
You know what I think?
What?
Tone.
Tony?
I think so. Makes sense. It makes so much sense. And here's a little fun fact for you. I had that in my head till just now. I was gonna say like or maybe like Gamler or something like that. Maybe a Gaethje, I don't know. But now, Tony also is perfect. Conor versus Tony would be big. Be a big fight.
Yeah, but I think Conor's done, dude. He's not going to take the risk of losing again.
I disagree. Maybe. I mean, maybe. Last time he was gonna fight a bunch. He didn't. You never know. He wants to get back in soon. So again, there's no way that's the last time we see Conor McGregor. I don't think so. That way, in that fashion. Come on, dude. I was thinking maybe he win, and he's like, "I'm doing." I don't know. One the belt. That's what he wants. I think I disagree with you a little bit. It's hard to be as hungry as the other guys, but I think Khabib gone fired him up, and he was like, "I want to get that belt again." I think he was excited for that, and now the path is so much rockier. It's he was one fight away. If he won last night, he was going to get the next title shot. Dustin Poirier is going. His next fight will be for the title. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The question is who. Gaethje. Well, Gaethje, that's a rematch. Still, they could do Gaethje or Chandler or Oliveira. Those are your three options. If you ask me,
You think Oliveira is winning?
I think Oliveira beats Poirier. I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Oliveira beats everyone right now. Honestly, everyone. Dude, I'm honestly, Chandler might be the hardest fight for all those guys. I mean, style wise, he hits fucking hard. He's probably really hard to take down. He's a super good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably a hard fight, I mean, Oliveira. I don't know. Oliveira's probably a much better striker than Chandler. Chandler's not bad, but Oliveira's pretty well rounded. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what I would do. It's just hard. Here's what I would do with those six guys. Are you ready? I would do, and then hopefully you have a different idea because I don't want you to just agree with me. I want you to have something different. I would probably do Oliveira versus Poirier for the title. I would do Connor versus Tony. They're both coming off losses. That's an exciting fight style wise. Connor versus Tony. And who's that leave? That leaves Chandler versus Gaethje. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
those six guys are in that mix somewhere, and Dustin's for sure fighting for the title. It's just a matter of who you put in there. You can't say someone else is fighting for the title besides Poirier. Poirier's fighting someone after Saturday night.
Who's the second person who hasn't fucking lost besides him?
Who hasn't lost? Well, everyone's lost.
No, I'm saying so it has to be Oliveira.
You think so?
Yeah, it has to be.
I think it's got to be Oliveira, Chandler, or Gaethje. Yeah, they could put Gaethje. You don't think so? They could. Yeah. Gaethje could be in there. Gaethje smoked everyone except Khabib.
Yeah, I know.
And you saying you think he needs another win first?
Win first.
Well, Oliveira beat Tony, who was ranked 3. He's probably got the best claim to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oliveira has to So I guess you have to do Poirier Oliveira.
I think it's got to be Oliveira or Chandler or Gaethje. I think those three. I think any of those three makes sense personally. But I like Oliveira. I think Oliveira deserves it the most. He just murdered Tony Ferguson. Yeah. Last person to murder Tony Ferguson got a title shot. That was Gaethje. UFC finalizing Whitaker Costa. Breaking news on the Doctor and the Driver. Whitaker Costa.
Ooh.
April 17th.
Paulo really bummed me out his last fight. I don't know.
I know. I think Whitaker beats his ass. Whitaker's ever since Adesanya knocked him out, Whitaker's looked great.
Yeah. Let's see. They got fights on here.
Still got to hear what you have to say about. There's those 6 guys. I don't know if you want to write them down.
Oliveira and Poirier, the only way I could there's no.
Okay, that's fine. So what are you gonna do with?
I'd rather see Gaethje and Connor fight.
Yeah, I think oh really? That would be a fun fight. Yeah, that would be a fun fight for the fans. Yeah. So then you want to give Tony to Michael Chandler? Tony coming off a loss?
What do you want me to tell you, dude?
That's fine. I want you to be. I don't want yours to be the same as mine. I'm just telling you my logic was Connor Tony because they're both coming off a loss.
So is Gaethje.
That's true. Yeah, to Khabib.
Okay.
Listen, I feel like losses to Khabib could be exempt. Khabib kills everyone. Like you should almost not count it. Khabib killed Dustin Poirier.
Is Khabib coming back?
I doubt it.
Huh?
Eventually, I think he will. I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
He goes back to Dagestan.
It's not going to be anytime soon.
He fucks around in the hills or whatever is there. And he's like, man, I kind of miss Florida.
Dude,
it's like going to Applebee's.
Here's what I think. Here's what I think it's going to be. Yeah. I think it's going to be just like GSP when he came back to fight Bisping. I think he's gonna take a while off. I don't know if it'll be 4 years like GSP did. But then I think he comes back for a big fight, one more big one. Maybe it's whoever is the 170-pound champ. Just like GSP did that, right? Took a long layoff, fought the weight class above, fought at middleweight, fought the current champion, which was Bisping. I could see Khabib doing something like that.
He'll come back and fight the Chechen Wolf.
Dude. I don't know if Russians fight each other, do they? It's like that's like a tight knit group.
I feel like Dagestan and Chechnya are like rivals.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
That'd be a pretty sweet fight.
Yeah, dude.
If the Chechen Wolf was champion. He's fighting Edwards in March.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, man. That's okay. So you got okay. So you said Gaethje, Connor,
Mhm.
Oliveira, Poirier for the belt, right?
Yes.
So would you do, unless I'm missing someone, would you do Tony versus Chandler, or would
Yeah,
Chandler
that's
just
what it has to be.
Chandler versus okay?
Or I would switch.
Because it has to be those guys. If
Well,
you
yeah,
look
if you want to
outside,
be different than you, or I would say, or you could switch. I think that Chandler versus Gaethje would be a good fight, and then Tony versus Connor.
that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I like that. I like that too.
It's
I think
always-
Connor versus Tony would be really fun. That's all. It's just it's a clash of styles, which is weird to say because Tony's really a clash of styles for anyone. You really never know what the fuck he's going to do.
except Oliveira.
He's so different. Yeah. Well, yeah. All the new thing, I think, man. I think so. I gotta give a shout out to Eddie. Dude. Eddie's been fucking talking about Oliveira forever. Forever. Eddie's been talking about since like before he fought Kevin Lee. And he was like, Oliveira for sure. I thought Kevin Lee was gonna beat Oliveira. And he killed him. And then kills Tony. Actually, I think Oliveira killed someone else in between those two killings. He's just something else, man. But Dustin Poirier is such a fan favorite, so likable. It's hard to root against him, but it was an exciting night of fights. And then we got next week. I think was it Volkov versus Overeem next week? But we don't really have like a card, do we?
So
Are they even doing it? There's like no card. There's like unless the UFC website has people.
they have Wolverine Volkanovski is the next one on Google for Saturday, February 6th.
Yeah, but they got no other fights on that card.
Yeah.
Check the UFC website. Maybe they got something
Usually
on there.
Google's on top of it.
I know. You've convinced me to use that instead. I like it way better.
Oh, the betting odds are up for people.
Oh, dude, brought to you by bestfightodds.com.
Clay Guida, Michael Johnson.
No way, really?
That's on the betting odds for the 6th.
Dude, Michael Johnson's gonna.
Corey Sandhagen, Frankie Edgar,
What?
and then Volkov Overeem as the main.
Dude, I still don't see how this is not even on the UFC fucking thing.
Well, it's on FanDuel.
Really?
Frankie Edgar.
Why this information should not be that hard to get?
What?
This information should not be that hard to get.
Frankie Edgar is a plus 310 underdog against Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, no shit. I think he's gonna kill him.
Wolverine plus 152 underdog against Volkov.
Ooh, take that bet, son.
Yeah.
Take that bet. Volkov's a really good striker. Overeem is just way more well-rounded. Volkov gets killed by every wrestler he fights, and Overeem, while he is a kickboxer preferably, good ground game. That's how he won his last fight. Remember, he's getting his ass kicked by so and so. Remember, like bad, and then like he took him down like twice and killed him. I was like, why didn't you do that earlier?
Dude, Beneil Darnouche versus
My
Diego
man.
Ferreira.
Versus who?
Diego Ferreira.
Ooh, that's not a good fight for Beneil.
Beneil's the underdog.
Yeah, it's not a good fight for him. Who spell the other guy's name for me? I'm typing it.
Diego Ferreira.
Free what? Or
Ferr.
Ferr what?
And
And what was his first name?
Diego.
Diego. Because I think this is this dude's a fucking savage, dude. Like really fucking good. This is who I think it is. Oh, dude, yeah, this dude's a fucking savage. Can you look up if this is the guy who choked out? Actually, I'm looking up right now. I think he choked out Anthony Pettis. Yep, dude, this guy's fucking good. Really good. Hold on to your acai for this one.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Very, very, very good. He's talking about. Look at this: bronze finalist in the Nogi World Jiu-Jitsu Championship in 2008, and silver in 2009. Also a Pan American Jiu-Jitsu champion. Sorry, bronze finalist in 2009. Brazilian cat. Fucking dude, just tooled Anthony Pettis on the ground. That was his last fight. Super good jiu-jitsu guy. But Neil Dariush is a jiu-jitsu guy as well. That's a fun fight. I think I'd take Fiera in that one though. If you were a betting man,
I think.
remember.
All right, so I'm looking at some headlines. You ready?
Yeah, let's hit me.
UFC real or not? Conor McGregor no longer elite. Dustin Poirier to face Nate Diaz? Question mark.
No way. That's a stupid fight. Stupid fight.
Uh,
That's a good fight for Conor. The trilogy with Nate Diaz. There you go. That's a great fight.
BJ Penn arrested for DUI.
I know.
Sucks.
BJ fucking up is just like a new thing now.
Yeah.
I mean, not a new thing. It's a regular thing now.
Dana White was worried Calvin Kattar would die after UFC Fight Island 7 from Max Holloway.
Who made that stupid headline?
MMA fighting.
Come on, guys.
TMZ. Floyd Mayweather ribs Conor McGregor as con artist McLoser after UFC knockout. That's what his tweet was. Con artist McLoser.
So listen, when you're Conor McGregor, all your stakes are high. People are going to be fickle fans. Dustin Poirier is a savage, dude. Dustin Poirier is a savage and he had a really close fight. I don't think Conor's done. I don't think he's a bum. I don't think he's not elite. I think that's silly. Do you think Dustin Poirier is beating not elite fighters?
Yeah.
That's cream of the crop. I think that's silly. I think he's a better man than I think Conor won the first 5 minutes. You said you do too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's done. I think he could be done. I think he could be. I think. I don't know, man. I don't know. You're right. It's hard to say. I don't think he wants to go out like that, though. You know, if anything, he could have gone out on the cowboy. 40 seconds, knockout, boom, I'm out of here. That's what he could have won. I think he should go out on a big win, but not a loss like that. Keep going with the headlines.
Goes after internet pirate streamers.
Yeah, well, listen, I may or may not have known a guy who definitely checked out those illegal streams while.
Card, dude.
Okay, well, while ESPN was fucking up for certain people,
Yeah,
they had to resort to illegal streams, and let me tell you, I've heard they worked. So I don't really know. I don't really know what Dana's deal is. What was supposed to happen? Honestly, I was kind of worried.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Nick
like, what was he
retired?
That's fine. That's not okay.
I'm just saying.
Whatever. Yeah, you know whose last fight was? Fucking Arnold Allen. Because that's what Arnold Allen.
His last fight was on fucking 2 days ago.
Nick Ness?
Yeah.
Oh, was he in the prelims?
Yeah, and he lost.
I didn't see any of those. Okay. Well, the fight before that was Arnold Allen. What's our next pay-per-view, bro? Burns versus Usman.
Yeah, dude. Everyone knows our feelings.
February 13th, Usman goes down.
I think so too, bro. I'm gonna bet heavy, bro.
UFC. Dude, that's a good card, bro. Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman, co-main event. That's a fun fucking fight. This is a really good fight. Macy Barber versus Allegra Grasso. Macy Barber's first fight back after ACL surgery Alexa Grasso is really fucking good. That's a really good fight. Kelvin Gastelum versus Ian Heinisch. Great fucking fight. And then Pedro Munez versus Jimmy Rivera. Great fight. That main card is stacked. Stacked. Dude, have you looked at this on Google?
No.
You should be. That's a good, really good card. I think Weidman might beat Hall, dude. I'm starting to fall off the Hall train. Even though Weidman gets knocked out after like a strong gust of
Dude.
win.
No, Weidman looked like shit his last one.
Yeah, but he won.
Dude, he fucking laid on him the last round. I remember
Yeah,
watching that shit.
If there's anyone you can lay on, it's definitely Uriah
He
Hall.
literally fucking just laid on him.
That's fine. I'm saying if there's anyone you can lay on, it's Uriah Hall.
I guess.
This dude is like the worst grappler in the history of like UFC. I feel like. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe I'm being mean. He like I don't know. Whatever. All I know is that
That's the co-main event, though. I'll be honest.
I don't know. I think it's a good card. You could do from round maybe, whatever. Are we done here? Are we good? Because I gotta take a shit.
Yeah, we're okay. We're good.
Okay. Sorry, I've been holding it in. I don't want to rush.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a
Ah.
short episode.
All right.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else we need to cover?
No, that's everything. Quick.
Short and sweet. Have fun at the new apartment, man.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna watch the Fairy Show on Netflix.
The what show?
The Fairy Show, the new
What is that?
called like Wix or something. It's pretty good. Pretty gay, but it's good.
All right. Well, have fun with the new, pretty gay stuff.
Yeah, whoa.
I see you, dude.
All right, love you.
Peace.